Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Nsywa Amev, student of Faculty of Law, University of Bengkulu, in the first semester of International Class 25. So, in this podcast, I wanna make an explanation to fulfill my assignment of legal profession ethics, especially for the notary. In today's episode, I wanna explain more about the code of ethics and misconduct of notary as the pure legal profession. As we know that notary is one of the pure legal profession where we have to get a law degree if we want to become a notary. Moreover, if you really want to become a notary, you have to pursue a master degree in MKN, Magister Kenotariatan. So today, I want to deep dive into the code of ethics of notary. Of course, before that, we have to know the real definition of the notary based on the legal basis because we are law students, right? So, the definition of notary regulate in the Article 1, Paragraph 1 of UUJN or Law of Notary. It says that notary is a public official that has authorized to create authentic deeds and has other authorities based on UUJN or other laws. Have you ever think what is the authentic deeds actually is? So, based on the article 1868 of Burgerlich Wetboek or Civil Code, it says that authentic deeds is a deed made in form determined by law or before a public authorized for that purpose at the place where the deed was made. That's the definition of authentic deeds. So back to our topic. We talk about the authority, the function, the duty of the notary. So this is the authority of notary. As I mentioned before, that the main function or the main duty of notary is to create authentic deeds. So what else? What else their duties? So these are their function. Based on the Article 15, Paragraph 1 of UUJN, notaries are authorized to draft that guarantee and store authentic deeds. Again, authentic deeds for all legally mandated or requested acts and agreement to issue official copies. Nah, that's the authority of the notary. And then we talk about the legal basis. Legal basis of notary regulate in the law number 13 of 2004 concerning the position of notary as amended by law number 2 of 2014. For the basic ethics, the notary is based on the Extraordinary Congress of INI, Ikatan Notaris Indonesia, the organization of the notary, in 2015 for the located in Banten. So, we move to our main explanation about the Code of Ethics. So, Code of Ethics of Notary is regulated in a law number 2 of 2014. It's concerning the position of notary and regulation and decision issued by Indonesian Notary Association that I mentioned before, INI, which stipulates the Notary Code of Ethics. So, what is the what kind of code of ethics that regulates there. So it say that notary must possess good morals, character, behavior of their duties, and they must uphold dignity of the notary office. They must do impartially, independent, and responsible. They have to do confidentiality. Confidentiality means like they have to keep it secret all the cases they handle, especially the document, etc., about the identity of their client. They have to keep it secret unless it required by law. Again, unless it required by law. Yeah. Okay. We move to the prohibition for notary. Where it's regulate, so the prohibition of notary regulates in law number 2 of 2014 of UUJN, Undang-Undang Jabatan Notaris, in the article 17, paragraph 1. It say that notary prohibited by carrying out the cases outside of the office. What is mean of that? It means like they prohibited to bring their cases out of the office, which mean like they're prohibited to tell to anyone, like the code of ethics of confidentiality, because notary must uphold dignity and independent. They have to keep it secret all the cases they handle, as I mentioned before. And then in the article 17 say that notary prohibited by leaving their area of office for more than 7 of working days. So 7 of working days, which means like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, plus Monday and Tuesday in the next week. So that's mean by 7 day of working days. They prohibited from that. And then the next point, they prohibited by making or put other title in their name. They just allow to make or to put their name with title graduate from law school, and then they have MKN as their master graduate from Magister Kenotariatan, like that. We talk about the prohibition or the misconduct of notary. What about the sanction? So the sanction of notary is regulated also in the article 17, paragraph 1 of law number 2 of 2014 of UUJN. So what kind of sanction the notaries can get if they violated the law? So they can get the administrative sanction, such as the first level, they can get written warning as the sanction. If the prohibition or the cases is more heavy, they can get a temporary suspension from the office, and then they can get honorable discharge. And if the violation is so heavy, they can get dishonorable discharge. Okay. And then we talk about the case study right now. So I have a story like this. So this is a story. There is a notary in a city is suspected of misconduct by forging a signature on a land sale deed. The notary also the notary also failed to maintain client confidentiality and failed to prove an official copy of deed to the relevant parties. As a result, one of the party gets suffer material losses and file civil lawsuits, and they report the notary to the INI, Ikatan Notaris Indonesia. So what do you think about these cases? So, yep, let me explain you. Based on the law number 2 of 2014 concerning the position of notary public and Article 17, which regulate the prohibition and obligation of notaries, cases like this can result in administrative sanction in the form of temporary or permanent suspension, ethical sanction in the form of warning or dismissal from membership, as well as criminal and civil lawsuits according to the losses. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's all my explanation about the notary as a legal profession ethics and the legal, the code of conduct and misconduct case study about the notary. I'm sorry if there are any wrong words that I said, and thank you very much for watching this podcast. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.